in with this group, and how is it going for you? What what are you looking for the season?
Yeah, no, it's been as far as getting into the group and all that. It's been so easy. It's such a good changing room. We've got a good locker room. The lads make it so easy to settle in, and yeah, building friendships and relationships on the pitch as well, which is important. So yeah, no, it's been seamless, really. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, we're getting into the next two games where this team's going to be missing some players. How you're approaching that, knowing that you're going to likely play a role.
Yeah, I think we all know we've got to step up when we're missing players. Obviously, it's not ideal having lads away with their international setups, but yeah, it's a chance for the rest of us to step up and maybe get us through that period that we won't have our full starting 11. Yeah, exactly.
How would you describe the difference between working on the field with Sonny and going against him on the field when he's on the other team?
Yeah, well, thankfully I've only played against him in training, not in a real
You did
match.
that stuff every
Never in
time.
a real
Okay,
game, no,
okay.
thankfully. But yeah, no, he's brilliant to play with, and he causes his movement is so clever where he causes the opposition trouble even when he doesn't have the ball. They're always thinking about where he is, and I think it opens up space for the rest of us. And yeah, he's brilliant to play with. Just linking up with him, and his one and two touch play is perfect. So he's a dream to play with. Yeah,
Speaking of that, the assist that you had to Denny came through Safari to Son. You both sort of like so seamless.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
that on the training ground? Is that like you guys working together as you should on the field? How did that manage?
Yeah, well, it's definitely from the training ground. I don't not that exact play, obviously, but I'd say Steve will want to take credit for it. So yeah, we'll give him the credit. But no, exactly. Like we're always looking for our front three or in that role where I'm a bit of a higher midfielder. We're looking to play close together and really combine well. And I think that's so hard to defend when you get it right. So yeah, it definitely is from the training ground building them relationships. Yeah.
When the team sheets put out, there's a front three. Are you playing as a third attacker in that, or are you playing more in the midfield? Where do you see yourself?
I've always considered myself more of a midfielder, but like the role is, yeah, it's you can see like you kind of pop up everywhere. So it's if I don't class it as one position, then it must be so hard for the opposition to pick up where the space is. You know what I mean? So it's you kind of have that kind of free roll in between where you can go higher or you can come deeper and kind of just wherever you see the space really. So yeah, it's been a really enjoyable role to play, and especially playing behind them, the two lads up front who make such good runs for a player like me. That's perfect to play with.
Yeah, and that sounds like a great position to be in as a player, right? You have freedom within sort of parameters, but you're making the calls on the field, right? I mean, you're determining where you're going in a particular moment.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's football. Like you've got to adapt to where the space is. There's no point just standing somewhere if there's someone standing with you the whole game. So yeah, exactly. It's nice to have that sort of license to pick up space wherever you can. Yeah.
What have you seen from defenders in this league? Sonny's goal, Denny's goal. It seems like they're not closing down on the attack. They're sort of giving space. Is that something you've seen in this league? Maybe is more prominent than other places.
Possibly, but it's tough with the quality that them two lads have. Like the pace of Denny, if you get too tight, he's just gonna go past you. So I don't envy their job, to be honest, because that's a tough job to have. And then with Sonny the same, he can go left and right, so it's hard to get too close to them. So no, I just say it says a lot about the attacker more than the defender, to be honest. Just the difficulty it is to defend players like that. Yeah.
How, how is this league different than the big players? What are the biggest things that
Um,
jump out at
the quality is very high. It's very similar. The weather can cause a bit of a difference in intensity. With it's harder to press for 90 minutes. Teams can't do that because the heat you couldn't withstand that for 90 minutes. So I think teams maybe sit off a little bit more, but then again, when teams do go and they choose their moments to press, it's just as intense. It's as intense as you get anywhere. So yeah, the quality's been the main thing that I've noticed is really high.
Okay. Tactically, not as sophisticated.
No, I wouldn't say it's still very tactical and still you've got to every team's set up well, so it's you've got to be set up well to defend against that and to attack against that. So no, I would say very high level all phases of the game. Yeah.
How's it been coming to Los Angeles? What's the adjustment
Yeah.
been like to different culture?
No, it's been amazing. I've really enjoyed it, and I've had family over for the past 2 weeks, so it's been good. I've been acting the tourist, seeing all the spots. So yeah, no, it's been really good, really enjoyable.
We'll go online now. Tom, go ahead.
Hi Andy, Tom from Goal USA here. I wanted to ask kind of what sold you on the move in the first place? Like what was the pitch from them or from the club, and then for you personally, why was it the right time?
Yeah, to be honest, when I heard about the interest, it was something, it was unexpected. It was something that I didn't have planned. But when I heard about the interest and I spoke to John and Neil, and they kind of set out the plan for me and how it would look, it was just such an exciting opportunity, and it was something that was hard to say no to, especially being at the very business end of the season. Like it's a great time to be joining, and it's a really exciting time for the club. So no, it's just the main word, like I've said before, is just exciting and just something different in a new continent, a new style of football. Just learning every day. So yeah, it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I'm sure you must get asked about Sonny all the time, mate, but what is it like playing sort of alongside a guy who, when there's so much attention on him, if that makes sense? Like from the outside world, media, us idiots or whatever, like that kind of thing.
Um, in terms of like attention on him on the pitch, or like media attention.
Yeah, off it, really, to be honest.
Yeah, you'd probably have to ask him more than me. It's him who has to deal with it, so I'm sure has its advantages and disadvantages for him. But for me, it doesn't really change too much. Obviously, there is probably more outside eyes on our games than there would be if he wasn't here. That's just natural. But no, it doesn't really affect me in any way.
Really quickly, this international break, would seem an opportunity for you to maybe make your case a bit more for the side, or I suppose have the coach have a bit more of a look at you. How are you thinking about that?
Yeah, definitely. No, that's another goal of mine, is to try and get back into the Ireland squad. So yeah, I've spoke to him, and he's worked for Jamaican national team, so he's well aware of the league and the quality of the league. So yeah, that was another reason in coming here, that it's a chance to showcase what I can do on a good stage, and yeah, hopefully get myself back into the squad. That'd be the ideal workout for me.
All right, thanks, mate.
Mike here. Scott, final one.
Yeah. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Matt.
Coming in and assimilating so quickly into this team and getting a major spot was it there. That we see a lot of players who come in, and oftentimes it takes them a while to adjust. The challenges of this league are different than anywhere else. How did you find that adjustment period? What do you think enabled you to assimilate to it?
I think probably the quality that was already in the team helped. I think, if you're coming into a team who's they're struggling, or don't have quality, then it can maybe prove a little bit different. But that wasn't the case with me. I'm coming into a team that maybe hit a stumbling block in the mid part of the season and just needed a little pick me up in terms of the recruitment. And I think the people that they've brought in have added that energy, and yeah, so it's a good environment, good players, good manager, and it's it's very easy to settle in here.
Is it also easy because given the makeup of the players, of the staff, of the club itself, is a club that's known for going after character.
Yeah.
Of always having a very good locker room.
Yeah, definitely. The locker room's brilliant. I'm not just saying that. It's I've got a lot of big characters in there. There's no cliques or individuals. It's all as a team. And it's a very good environment to be in. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Me, just with Sonny coming in, what's it like playing with him? You're over on the islands. You've seen him play for a long time. What's your impression of him as a player and as a person?
Yeah, as a player, I think everyone knew he was going to be, a top player. He's hit the ground running, which is, again, difficult to do, especially as a striker. It's the hardest thing to do, score goals. And, he's built a very good relationship with Denis and, the other forward players. So, yeah, as a player, I think we all knew the quality he had. But, what's impressed me more is him as a person. Off the park, he treats everyone the same. He's a top person, and he's always there for advice and to try and help these younger lads coming through like myself. So yeah.